Everybody sees Lamborghinis and funded accounts on social media, and what they don't see is the thousands and thousands of people who give up trading after blowing account after account and not actually realizing why. So, what is it that separates the few that succeed? Many people just look at YouTube and they follow YouTubers and they trade following YouTubers. Unfortunately, a lot of the time they don't go into the risk, they don't go into why one strategy per account is the way forward, and they don't have anybody to be accountable for, anybody just watching what they're doing, spotting the mistakes that they're making and guiding them in the right direction. And that's one of the reasons why I joined Expert Hub, because I wanted to be around professional traders who treat it like a profession. They understand risk, they understand accountability, and they're there for you to help you make the right decisions, become profitable, and become a professional trader yourself. When you're trying to be a professional trader on your own, but you haven't got the guidance of a professional trader, and more often than not, your emotions run away with you. And you might think, I'm not an emotional trader, but I guarantee you this, if you haven't got somebody just spotting those little tweaks and just guiding you in the right direction, you're probably more of an emotional trader than you actually think. Are you journaling? Are you journaling your trades? Because data negates emotions. So if you've got all the data to say, if I do this and this, then I will win in the majority of cases, then your emotional level drops and you are not being an emotional trader or far less of an emotional trader. Do you have someone explaining your risk to you? Because the thing is, it isn't about making money. It's about negating your risk so that you stay in the game long enough so that your strategy works and then you will make money. So if your risk is not at the right level, then your account will do that and you will blow your account. Then your emotions take over and then you're at a higher risk of dropping out completely. Are you part of a community or are you actually trading all alone on your own? Because if you're trading on your own, then chances are your emotions will take over. You don't have that support of the community. You don't have people to bounce ideas off. You don't have people to say, you're doing the right thing or be careful doing that. And it can be a very, very lonely place. And that is the road to failure. A fabulous thing about Expert Hub is all of those points that I've gone into are where Expert Hub has the absolute edge. You have an accountability partner, you have a mentor, you have somebody watching your back, and you learn how to trade with them as well as with part of the community. It's absolutely fabulous. It's not free, but it's a lot cheaper than a lot of places because there is no monthly subscription. So you don't pay on a monthly basis, you just pay for the signals you take, or the courses you take, or the live classes. Let's have a quick look at it. So this is Expert Hub, and this is the community page where different people post different ideas on here. Some of them are full-time educators, and some of them are people like me who just think this is a good idea. We post it on, and other people can have a look. So this guy has put a buy limit for gold on here that everybody can see. Some people have liked it. You can comment on it, and if the main educators think that's not a good idea, then they'll be asking questions, and maybe that will be deleted. But chances are that these are extremely experienced educators who know what they're doing and their signals are going to be spot on. So that's on the community page, and anybody who has joined up, and as I said, joining up is free, can have a look at this page whenever they want. The date is on there on all of these trades, so you can see that you're not taking ones that are out of date. There's the date up there. You can see if they're active trades, and you can see what's going on. Now, the main educators will also put up signals, and here we can see the signals page. Sometimes these will cost, but their cost is around about $1. We can click and have a look at the trades. If we click into it, sometimes the trade is available to have a look at the chart as well, so that we know exactly what we're doing, which always helps us so that we're not going wrong. Here's the chart. We can click in it and have a better look as well. If you're a newbie, then there are courses here for you. Forex Basics is the very, very basic course for the absolute newbie beginners. Tells you exactly what Forex is all about and what trading is all about and why we do what we do and how we do what we do. It's for the absolute baby traders, basically. Approach to trading is a very low level strategy course. It's really, really good for people who are just a bit lost and think I might want to start afresh. London breakout sniper strategy is the next level up, and market structure is even higher up. None of these cost a lot, and as I said, there's no monthly subscription, so once you've bought them, it's yours forever and ever and ever. You can go back and rewatch the course until you're 100% certain that you know what you're doing with these courses. So let's have a quick look and see how much the Forex Basics course is. As you can see, that's 2xp. Now, 1xp is around about $1 US. So for $2 US, you get this course. So you can see there are 10 lessons on this course, and you can go through those at your leisure, basically. As I said, once you've got the course, it is yours forever. The top level course on here is market structure. If we have a look at that, we can see that that is 65 XP, that's $65 roughly. There are 8 lessons on there, which is again fantastic value for money. And once you've paid that 65 XP, again, it is yours forever. You might not use the rest of the platform at all. It doesn't matter. You just come back to it whenever you want. And of course, we then have the live classes, so we can see this Thursday we have Forex market insight and live trading. So live trading is brilliant because we go through the insight of the market, why the market's doing what we want it to do, or is lining up with our strategies, and why we would be taking trades. We also do take live trades there with the educator who's taking that class. So this is where we can really, really learn, and we can really leverage that educator as well. So a lot of people, when they first start trading, they don't have anyone to actually leverage because they're doing YouTube courses or whatever, and that's where they can fail. And that's another reason why Expert Hub has the edge, because you are learning live with that educator. And that's a huge, huge thing, because you have the opportunity to ask questions. If you're not sure about a strategy or not sure why it adds up that way, or you're thinking, well, I thought it did that, but you've just told me it did that, then you can actually unmute your mic or chat in the chat and just say, what is it that you're doing there? Because I don't understand that. And that is absolutely golden. There is a link to Expert Hub in the comments and the description, and also to the Telegram channel, which is another place where you can ask questions and learn lots of information from, find out when the classes are on and join those classes live. So please click on both of those for more information, or reach out to myself. Expert Hub is your #1 trading partner, and you will gain so much insight and knowledge from this platform. Of course, we also have WhatsApp groups, so we can chat away there and find out more information about what's going on in the market, or an Expert Hub, whatever it might be. If you've got any questions for me, then please reach out to me either through the comments, or my social media links are also in the comments and the description. I look forward to you joining Expert Hub and starting your trading journey professionally and feeling much more confident about it, and knowing that this is the direction that you need to be going to make you a winner in the markets. Good luck.